Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So today I wanted to show you something that I'm very happy to have seen front page Reddit recently. What I like about this is the idea that the concept of ownership and this counterculture that we have now, this pushback against the you will own nothing society, the pushback against the you can't fix anything, the pushback against the subscription model for everything that you own having DRM on it, is becoming mainstream. It's no longer this niche counterculture. This is something that came from r/piracy, which is admittedly more of a niche community, but it did front page Reddit, and I am happy to see things like this front page Reddit. You see the NPC saying, pirating our stuff is the same as stealing a physical product. That's the digital store. The customer. So I should be able to access digital products indefinitely? Same with the physical products I own? The NPC. And then angry NPC. You can see over here, see the NPC? He's mad now because this person is realizing, oh, you want to claim that pirating is the same as stealing physical product? Cool, when I buy something, I actually own it. This is something that I am very happy to see. Even if right to repair is not something that winds up becoming an actual mainstream topic, even if this is not something that winds up being discussed on a regular basis, I'm happy to see something that is similar or that walks alongside right to repair, which is that when you buy something that you own it, starting to get a little bit more mainstream attention, because I do believe that it deserves that mainstream attention. Now, when it comes to right to repair, you'll always have people, anytime you mention a problem, you kind of see people that try to pretend that it's only a problem because you suck. Like when it comes to right to repair, oh, are you that clumsy? Really? You break your stuff all the time, Butterfingers? Or, oh my God, you're too poor to pay the manufacturer for repair while you're poor. And you'll see these arguments in Apple forums or Tesla forums all the time, or many different manufacturer forums, to be honest with you, when right to repair comes up. When it comes to this is something that affects everybody. Like if you buy something and that thing that you bought just stops working at some point because it's no longer supported even though you paid for it, that stings a different way, and that affects a lot more people. Again, you don't have to have actually made a mistake that requires being corrected through repair in order to be affected by this. And given the society that we live in nowadays, given the fact that we live in a world where there are subscriptions for shoes, I'm not kidding. Somebody sent me a link to this shit the other day. I thought it was a prank. I thought it was April Fool's. It is not. Cyclone, run, recycle, repeat. Discover our groundbreaking circularity program. You can actually subscribe to a shoe now, bruh. It doesn't have an add to cart button. It has a subscribe button. You choose your shoe. It's $29.99 a month. You choose a size, and you click subscribe. This is the world that we are moving towards, and it is not a meme. It is real. It's one small step at a time, taking away your rights of ownership. It's a license to use what you own. It's not actually owning something. You have the ability to own it, but if you want to actually replace it, well, you fix it. You can't fix it without plugging in a computer that belongs to the actual owner of the product, the manufacturer, and getting permission from them to be able to do it, whether it is a part in a John Deere tractor or it is a sleep sensor in a MacBook that has gotten liquid damage on it. This is the world we're moving towards, and I'm very excited to see this happening now, because again, if we lose here, we're done. We have lost so much. We have ceded so much ground to people that do not want us to be able to own anything. If there is a mainstream pushback that starts happening, if this goes from being a little counterculture to actually mainstream, that means that we have a chance. And honestly, I'm okay with the fact that maybe within my lifetime or my career, that right to repair never goes mainstream. But right to repair is something under the umbrella of ownership. So if anything under that umbrella of ownership starts to go mainstream, the fact that when you buy something, you should own it. If pirating something is the same as stealing, then that means you should have the same access to your digital products you do with physical products. If that goes mainstream, that front pages, websites, more than Reddit, becomes mainstream news, becomes a mainstream talking point, I'm a happy guy. I want to see this happen. I do not want to live in a world where I am subscribing to my fucking shoes. I'll be honest with you. That's just not what I want to do. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. More importantly, how do you think we can make things like this go more mainstream? How do you think we can get things that are a little less niche to go mainstream? Where are the items where you think your average normie consumer that just ignores everything we talk about on this channel will say, you know what, enough is enough. Everything else I didn't really understand. It wasn't really a problem or an issue for me, but this is. Because I think it's important that we get this done now, because again, if we let a few more years go by ceding more control over what we own, I don't think we'll have ownership going into the future when it comes to a lot of the things that we're used to being able to own. And I'd love to get your feedback and thoughts and ideas on how to make this more of a mainstream idea. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.